This is my first ever reshoot. The battery in my mic was bad, so I've already opened this, I've already looked through it, so I'll go through it fairly quickly this time. It's box number 49, the second to last box. And we start off with a U.S. Census takers folder, just kind of a fun thing. We have here a clipboard with some personal meaning. Robert J. Batista was a childhood friend. I knew him in middle school and high school, who either was killed or killed himself in around 2001. And his father came to town, and some of his friends arranged his assets, since he didn't have any kind of will or anything, and lay his stuff around in piles and invited his friends over to come over and pick up a pile. And I picked a pile, and this was one of the things in it. Also had a futon that I used for many, many years. But then I have 3 years of appointment books, and this is early college days. And as you can see, there's a lot going on. You know what? It looks like this might actually be an address book as much as anything else. I think what happened was I got it late in the year and then used the first half of the book as an address book. Yeah, and then the later part is just stuff I was doing. A lot of it was, this was all during college, so a lot of it has to do with, you know, the sort of things someone in a conservatory would do. Sheet of Esperanto music lyrics. This is nice. This is an old set of stationery off of what I assume is a warship, the USS Herndon. However, there's no sign of when this was. It could have been from, and there's envelopes in back as well. This could have been World War II, could have been World War I, who knows. This is a set of newspaper clippings from when I was a child. I tended to clip stuff that I just liked and was interesting to me. And having looked at it, it looks like it's around 81, 82, so like early teenage years. There's a lot of tapes in here, and I could go through all of these eventually. Some of them have personal meaning, like even this Jacques Brel tape was made as a mixtape by a friend who I'm no longer in touch with. So some of them are personal, and some of them are not. And that goes all the way down to the bottom of the box, so I don't have to go through that. Now, the rest of this stuff is all childhood papers. Like here I see a drawing that was done in elementary school, I assume. And this folder that says Tom's Things, I think that's my mother's writing. And this was just a folder that she had in her filing cabinet of like things I had done in elementary school and such. And when they moved from my childhood home to Virginia, I picked that up. Let's see what else. Yeah, things from when I was at Interlochen, the National Music Camp, Fox Lane Middle School and High School. All of this childhood stuff. It's going to take forever to go through it. If I go and I look and I say, oh, this is this and this is this. So I'll leave it at that, but this is obviously a very important box for me. I'm just going to leave it in the box until I have time to properly excavate it, should that ever happen.